Over the years, I've spoken with many contracts professionals who have told me how hard they find it to actually learn about contracts and to find out the information, the tips, the techniques, the tricks, the other things they need to know to help them work better with contracts. That's why I started Blaze Professional Learning. It's specifically intended to help contracts professionals and other professionals without a law degree learn how to work better with contracts. I've developed a 7-step system which teaches you all about where contracts fit in and where the different steps of contracting fit in, and then which actually help you to improve your knowledge of contracts step by step in each of the 7 pillars of contracting. If you work for an organisation, I give you information in this website about how they can actually become more efficient users of contracts, how they can better build their bottom line, how they can learn how to restructure their contracting system in a way that actually makes sense, that makes it less stressful for their staff, and that brings them better results overall in a lot of different areas. Contracting touches almost every part of an organisation: HR, leadership, procurement, sales, commercial, projects, the legal division, of course, contract management, maintenance, services. No matter what division you have, at any point in time, they're going to be touched by different contracts. Even the finance division or accounts team, they need to deal with contracts as well. They've got purchase orders running left, right, and centre. They've got terms and conditions of purchase orders, which can get confused with the terms of contracts that are being signed. And if you don't pay a lot of attention, your contracts can actually get into a really big muddle. And then you have the legal division, which usually works so hard, but is often under-resourced and overstretched, and sometimes doesn't have the ability to make overarching changes to its templates, its precedents, and the contracting system of the organisation that your employer may need as you go along. This website is for you. It's for you personally and professionally, to help you upskill yourself, to help you learn how to work better with contracts, to help relieve stress and teach you many of the different things that non-lawyers aren't taught. It's to teach you the things that lawyers know, that you need to know, because contracts professionals work just as often with contracts as lawyers do. And contracts professionals are the ones who are on the bottom line, on the ground, actually in the coalface, dealing with contracts on the day-to-day basis. Procurement is going out on tenders and having to work out how to change tender documents into contract documents. The finance division is dealing with purchase orders and trying to work out which terms of the purchase order actually apply, given there's a contract which has conflicting terms. There's so many different ways that contracts can touch your life if you're a non-lawyer. There's nothing wrong with being a non-lawyer. They are just as important as lawyers. But unfortunately, in my experience, non-lawyers aren't being given the opportunities that they need in order to learn about how to manage contracts, how to deal with contracts, how to plan contracts, how to draft contracts, how to review contracts when they don't have a legal degree. And then there's the how to negotiate contracts, how to minimize contract disputes, how to deal with your contracting strategy in the whole organization. It can become absolutely overwhelming for non-lawyers to be plonked into this world of contracts, which has typically been considered a legal domain, and to be required to work with contracts on a daily basis when they often haven't been shown what to do. So, my mission, it's pretty simple. It's to help non-legal professionals learn to work better with contracts. It's to save you stress. It's to teach you the tips and tricks and techniques that I myself have learned over 23 plus years of being both a contracts lawyer, a strategic contracting advisor, a construction lawyer, and also working on the non-legal side. I've been a commercial manager, I've been a commercial support officer, I've been a compliance manager, I've done procurement roles, I've done commercial roles, I've worked in projects, I've done so many different things, and there's not many people out there who can say that. With the backing of my law degree and with my experience in dozens of different industries across thousands of contracts, I want to share with you the knowledge I've learned over this time about how to work well with contracts. I've drafted blog posts, I've drafted checklists and templates for you that are not very common. You may not find them elsewhere, but they will really help you in your day-to-day practice. I'm available if you need a hand just with any contracting question or consulting question. That's what I do in my day-to-day life, is I consult to organisations to help them improve their contracting strategy and help them actually make more money by optimising all of the different touch points of contracts within all of the different divisions of their organisations. So stick with me, it's going to be a fun ride and there's lots of things we can learn.